Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Went a bit operatic there. Right, let's see. Let's see if my voice is working. Let's check. Oh. I think we're good. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're not good. Why can't I hear anything? Oh wait, no. Yeah, I can. Wait. Yeah, okay, I can hear me. That's fine. Okay. Hello, we are back. We are playing Slay the Princess again. Could not resist. Could not resist. Oh, wait, I haven't done something. Hang on, bear with me. Bear with. Where's the... Oh, it's not there. Okay, no, it is there. It's fine. I'm just going crazy. Right. Yes, gaming. Right. So the plan for today is we are gonna basically just revisit some of our save points and see if we can do a few different things and get a few different outcomes, and just go from there, really. I'm actually gonna turn the music down slightly, just a tad. It should be fine for you guys, but I think I'm gonna just turn it down just a little bit. It's a little bit loud for me. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, so we're basically going to go along and then hop into each one of these things and see if we can do things a little bit differently and see what we get. So let's go back into this one. The problem is, though, I'm going to have to try and remember what I did the previous time. So we'll see. Okay. We've already been over that, so why don't you stop stalling and let me in? Oh, right, yes. I let her in. I remember now. Yeah, I remember. Okay, so we're not going to do that this time. We'll do something else. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This has already happened. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my... Oh yeah, I think I went for that one last time. If I knew you'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. That's brutal. I'm doing that one.
And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance.
But you did. But you did.
Make mistakes.
Oh. True. Okay. Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back?
Maybe you've got like an agenda of some sort, you know.
Unfinished business with me.
Yeah, you've got unfinished. Yeah, maybe I do have unfinished business. Maybe I need more answers.
There's a hole in my chest, and not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older and deeper. A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Me neither. I know the feeling. And where are you supposed to be?
Home.
Home. Where's home?
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away. Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific. And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Well, you don't have to worry, Naria, because we're not going to let her out this time. We're not going to let her possess us. We're going to do something different anyway. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself? Ba, 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 ba. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to her? Yeah, let's just be
A
sassy.
boring question with an easy answer. Nothing. She's dead. Dead things can't hurt us.
I would beg to differ. Strongly. Very, very strongly.
That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Maybe I can't do anything to you.
See?
Or maybe I can rip your heart out. Who's to say, really?
I don't like the uncertainty here. I don't know what to do or who to trust.
Okay. What options have we got? Well, we've already kind of said this. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you about in the woods. This already happened. We killed her. We'll go for that one. We'll go the ghost route. We'll keep asking her about being a ghost. Okay. Afternoon. No, I'm not going to tell her about me. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, we'll say no. No on all fronts.
Is that how it is?
Yeah, it is.
That's sad.
It is what it is.
I guess we'll have to fight then.
Yes, duel.
The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears.
Oof, gave me a chill just thinking about it.
You turn and face her as she hovers between you and the stairs.
I'll just walk back through her, no?
Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like, are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad?
She's trying to
Don't let her
get
you.
us with
It
depression.
doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that.
Also a little depression,
Her
eh?
dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as
People
she
function
speaks.
just fine with lots of depression. Actually, no, they don't. But it's not going to stop me.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to be.
The tears on her cheeks vanish. She lifts her head, sorrow replaced with wrath, staring into you with fiery anger.
Oh, she's switching it up now. She's trying a different tactic.
But I guess you've turned me into something worse.
You know what? If you tried that face before, and it did scare me, right? But not anymore. It doesn't chill me like it used to.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
And then what? What's she gonna do?
Yes?
What?
Nothing happens.
Exactly.
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Exactly. I'm off.
Not yet. But let's see if you stay that way.
Hello.
You can't
We're
be
fighting
sure
her.
if you first hear or feel what happens next. But it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. The horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue.
I thought she couldn't do
an
anything.
icy, numbing
It suddenly
pain.
changed.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you don't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. Pity we don't have a weapon.
Oh.
Your last moments are
Oh.
spent a helpless witness as she rips her hand from your chest, holding your still beating heart in her clenched
Wow,
fist.
that escalated very quickly.
But that's ours.
Why does our heart look a little bit mouldy?
See you soon,
It looks a
killer.
bit strange.
She crushes it, blood and ruined vascular tissue leaking from between her fingers, dribbling unceremoniously to the floor.
Maybe she did us a
Everything goes
favour
dark,
because our heart didn't look that great
and you
anyway.
die.
The Wraith.
You're on a path in the wood, and here we go again.
Oh, the woods look a little bit
To
different
slay
though.
her. The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being
Voice of
run
the
in circles
cheated.
just for the sake of it.
That's a new one.
Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer. Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start? That's ridiculous.
I
There'd
do
be no
like when they
point
add
in
a
all
new
this if it was
voice.
just some kind of cosmic busy work.
Cosmic busy work.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Probably.
Okay, so you've already been here.
Twice.
Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
Go on then. Poke away.
Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess.
Hmm.
Well, we didn't have to start over.
Av.
We
Dropping the
killed
H.
ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
Tedium. What a good word.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
Mm.
The ending was the tedium.
Oh.
You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void. And then you told us we were happy. Well, were you happy?
Define happy.
Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. Yes. And then she killed us.
Put us out of our misery by the sound of it.
Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
Okay.
Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seemed to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
Look, narrator, I'm trying my utmost best.
All
I
this
promise
standing
you.
around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again.
Yeah,
Maybe we won't.
I'll try. And why should we keep helping you? What are you going to do? Is lock us away again? Are you the same narrator we met on the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before. That's a good theory, actually. Do you think narrator somewhat loops the same way? Because sometimes he doesn't, like I say he, it could be a she, but they don't really always know that we've been there before, so that's quite interesting. We've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now. No, we're not doing this that round. This round. I'm getting all muddled. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? We've tried that too. I want to go. I'm in fight mode. Okay, I want to fight. I want to fight this ghost. I don't want to win. Let's ask this
If
one.
I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything.
Okay.
In effect, making them all separate.
Right. I get you.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
Right.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Maybe. I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, then
They've
maybe.
clearly all been through some harrowing experiences.
I'll just have to see
Don't
how I
let
feel.
their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
Okay. I'm just gonna go
You
to the
continue
cabin.
down the path towards the cabin.
Yeah, let's go.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination.
Those trees
I
got
don't think you
thick.
need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
Yeah, we need to go in there with some incense or like a smudge stick to cleanse the place.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Okay.
There's
That's
obviously
what I
no
asked.
point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes,
They
I'm
do
done trying to
seem kind of
argue.
adamant about it, don't they?
Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
Yeah, he's had enough now. Let's go.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the
Wispy
distance.
curtains.
Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing
Oh, it's
gusts
making
of
me feel
wind
cold.
rush into the
Not all
building,
those open
clashing
windows.
and joining and driving everything
Wow.
forward.
Shiver.
The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there
That's
isn't
the
a mirror.
mirror.
What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
No table,
Great.
nothing.
Something else has been taken away from us.
Yeah. Because how are you going to use a blade on a ghost? We don't need it. It's not going to help, is it? It's not going to help. She could use it against us. So in actuality, it's probably better that there isn't one.
I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Okay, let's pretend there's a mirror at the end of this hallway and that right now we can't see behind it what's there. What's behind it? No, I'm gonna go to the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw
I want
that
to look at
awaits you.
myself.
Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now.
He's got a point.
Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over.
It's just the cheated voice is so different from the voice of the cold that when he comes in, it's like I almost forget about him and it's all eerie, and then all of a sudden it's like this comical voice. It's a bit jarring.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Just let me have my moment to gaze at myself, alright?
What are the odds she's waiting for us right now? Just out of sight, on the other side of that glass.
Well, she can wait a bit longer.
You reach your arm forward
Oh.
into the pitch black of the opening.
Maybe we won't get to look in the mirror then.
Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart
Ooh, my
skips a
dainty
beat,
ankle.
standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts.
Constricts what? My ankle?
Your bones
Ooh.
snap.
My ankle?
Icy pain radiates up
that.
from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them.
I didn't last very long, did I?
You're met with a terrifying visage of the
Oh, wow.
princess, Her hand
haven't
grips
seen
your
her look
leg
like
in a
this
steel
before.
vice. Her green
Man, look at my
carved jacket
toenails.
from ear to ear, crowded with
You know
far
what?
too
Just
many
take the
long
foot off.
and crooked teeth.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right.
Did you?
I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and
I don't even
over.
have the knife right now. I don't even have a knife right now.
So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Okay.
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Sure.
I say we let her do it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Something
thinking.
different.
Go ahead. Yeah, something different.
Do we even have a choice?
Yeah, go for it.
Always have a choice.
Oh my god, well, what can we do in this moment? We could scratch her with our very long toenails.
Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time.
Yeah, but look, with those toenails, we don't need a blade.
Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Okay, what we got? Look, we're even now. I killed you and then you killed me. Water under the bridge. I never wanted to hurt you. I didn't even know how I got here. I'm a victim of all this too. Wouldn't possess me against my will make you no better than me. You don't have to be evil. You don't have to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yep, it's a good one.
Evil is all about perspective. After all you've done, why would I ever care about what you think of me?
Yeah, but if it's about perspective, then we can flip the tables, Mrs. Like, I could just say, well, maybe what I did wasn't evil, it's for the greater good, could you not? So then your perspective is wrong, no? You need to take my body, can't I just open the door? Okay, fine, just do it. Just do it. Yeah, just let me get my bearings first, you know? Let me
You
prep.
remain pinned to the floor of the long
Where's her
hallway as the rest of
torso?
the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that
happened to
defy
her while I
your
was out?
understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching
Very
yours, her
zombie-esque.
neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Fresh. Nothing fresh about this angle at all.
Are you sure you cannot do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
How long is this game? Who knows?
And crush you along with her?
Who knows?
Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
But if she's dead, then I'm not gonna, like, stabbing her or whatever is not really gonna make a difference. It's gotta be something supernatural in order to get rid of her, right?
And whose fault is it
makes
there
more
isn't a weapon
sense.
here?
Stop thinking about the
Yours, I
weapon.
assume. There's supposed to be
It's
a pristine
gone.
blade.
We can't
Whatever
use
you
it.
did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you
Not bad
seriously
karma.
trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul.
Do souls have membranes? Maybe I don't wanna.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull.
She's trying to
Her
get us
voice
out.
is all-encompassing.
Mm.
You feel
I thought she
wrong.
was gonna, like, do something a bit more gruesome, but apparently not. No.
so
My body, my
cramped in here.
rules.
Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support.
Just fling myself out one of these many windows.
I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you? anything to get out of this hellhole.
I didn't though. I said, you know, drag me out of it. I didn't think she was gonna possess
It's a new
me again.
experience. You should try being possessed sometime. There's nothing else like it.
We can fight her. Her accent's changed, or is that just me?
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
It looks like we're in space. You look out the window. I'm not sure the outside world's there now. I don't know what her definition of so close is.
But despite
I
the
don't think
anguish,
we are.
it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any
I
closer.
was gonna say, I
If
don't think
anything,
we were.
it's getting further away.
Yeah, fight.
Please, just let her out.
No. 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 You're trapped in this noggin with me forever now.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met.
Nah, this was my plan all along.
No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
Oh, jeez. How'd she do that?
It really is, isn't it?
Ouch. Well, you're not walking to it, I'm walking to it very painfully.
Isn't saying all of this his job? Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
Yeah. Oh, he said I'm out here. I've had enough.
This is it then? The big
He
moment.
bounced.
I just hope it's a way out.
Nothing good can come with this. Where is here? Ooh. But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel her violent tear. Ooh. A rendering that cuts all the way down your soul. I actually like this look for her. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again.
That's good.
How interesting.
Now what though?
Actually won, didn't we?
I think one is a loose word for it.
What is happening?
Did we win? It seems promising. See you later. But you don't answer her before she's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone? Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that
We'll bump
mirror
into her again, I'm
Why
sure.
is it
of
here? Why now?
Of course you're scared this. Oh yes, so it's just these ones. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. I might just approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different.
Fine.
Final. It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
Yeah, I need to see what I'm working with. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. I've grown. I've grown. Significantly? Or just a little? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin. Let's go have a chat.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Yep. Same being as you were before. How much have you changed? Let's ask.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the
I
same.
wonder if there's any new voice notes for me. When I go back, it's as if I can't do the same things I've done before. I'm trying to see if there's ones that I've not asked before, if I've got new ones.
Eyes close in
I
reflection.
feel like I have clicked most of it.
Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
I feel like most of these I have asked before. I don't recognize this one. It might
There
have
is a
already been there,
hurt
but
that dwells in them, but they are not me. They are thoughts and perspectives. They are feelings that inform my being.
you're kind of lacking a little bit in the being department right now.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart.
You still got your boobs though.
Without them, I would
So I
be
suppose
as I
that's
was
something.
before. I cannot be as I was before. There are new spaces that I must fill.
Look. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? Enough of those pretension. Attack entity. Destroy your body. I think I've done that before. Have I tried attacking before? Sure, why not?
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Oh, that's a shame. Okay, let's go back then.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Well, gets me every time. Every time. I just forget about it. Okay, I got a few new achievements that time round.
You're on a path in the woods,
Right, I'm
and
going
at the end
to...
of that path is a cabin.
I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go to a different save point now. Should we just work our way along, or should I... Actually, I think I might go to this one, and then I might go to this one. Maybe, yeah, okay. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. I want to load this one. Yes, okay. So I've got to try and remember what I did in this one. What do we do now? What do you want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we do next. I think I clicked this one before. So I mean, I could go for this one. Because I think we just stayed and did stuff. That sounds very elusive, but I'll go for this one.
Sounds perfect.
Okay.
The princess takes your hand, the last
Oh,
hopes
did we do
of the
this one
entire
before? I can't
world
remember.
slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
We'll see.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made.
We've still got
and
smitten. So
this is
yeah, it
happening.
must have been this one, I think.
You don't have to mope about it.
Because we didn't leave, we stayed.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time?
No,
Then you
I'll break
should
down the
know
door.
that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
Yeah, we are.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Blast the door down.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Okay, do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try together. I think I've got this. Open the door by itself. Babe, I've got this. Oh, ready?
Okay, yeah, you've got this.
You place your hand on the door. And the lock clicks. And the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I knew it. Your
Power of
words
love,
are no
baby.
match for the pure strength of our hearts. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
Oh no, I don't think I could do that. I've had the happy ending though, but I've never come this way with the happy ending. Oh my god, choices. What do I want to do? Oh, do I just slay her? No, look at that face. I can't do it. I
You're
can't do
enjoying
it.
this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works.
Why not?
Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
Okay, all we need to be happy with is with each other. What if we just stayed here? No, we did that last time. Stop it with these interruptions. I already made up mine. We're leaving. Yes.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Yay.
Our happy ending at last.
Oh
We
no.
did it. What should we do now?
What's the sinister music's coming? Oh no. Oh no.
Where did everything go?
Yeah, what's happening?
Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
Sometimes.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat
Weave
worthy
her
of
a
a
coat.
princess.
Uh-oh. We didn't get her for very long. We didn't get a chance to make that jacket nor will we ever. It's time for you to leave.
She's cold.
That was quick. That was a
Where
very
did she
quick
go?
turn.
Is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm going straight to the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Fine, yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit
very,
here
very
and
quick.
preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
Voices feel small, distant as you approach. What am I going to look like now? Do I look different? Ooh, I look slimy. I'm withered. Back again. Okay. Oh wow, she does not look great from a distance. She looks like she's falling apart.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again.
I might replay this turn and then choose to
All of me is changing.
end her and
And yet
see
the
what we
rest
get.
of me is
See if
still the
something
same.
different comes up. Okay. You can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? It doesn't matter how many times I go back. Do you know what happens to the worlds? Have you figured out what you want to finish? Do you still not care? Oh, I think I've done all these. Okay, we'll just get back.
I will be here when it is time for
Yep,
us to
I'm
meet
sure
again.
you will. Didn't get me that time. I did not jump this time. Wasn't long enough for me to forget. Oh, I did get an achievement then. A gentle heart. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods,
Right.
and at
we're
the end
gonna
of that
go
path,
here. Load again. Yes. And then we'll
That
leave.
sounds perfect.
And then we'll do the other thing. And see what we get.
the princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire
Deja
world
vu, eh?
slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with
Seems
hers.
familiar.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to
The
think
world
that you
might
do,
need us, though.
actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made, and
I wonder what
this
kind
is
of
happening.
creature we are.
You don't have to mope
claws and
about it.
feathers and things.
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Maybe we should open it together this time.
That's a familiar move.
Or should I just open it?
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right, it isn't fair, but the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense, you just met her! Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Okay, do you think you can open it? Should we try opening it together? Let's try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door. Together. Blech. And
And
the lock clicks
voila.
and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
That won't be in a minute.
You and the princess
I'm gonna
make your way upstairs.
very abruptly
and
change my mind.
the blade. That's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before.
Yep, we're doing it. It's happening.
You take the blade from the table.
Oh, we're running
turning
at
its
her.
tip towards the
Look at
unsuspecting
her.
princess.
So unsuspecting. Look at that innocent little face.
Wait. No. You barbarian, what are you doing? But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and strike.
Oof.
The princess's eyes grow. Your blade pierces her
Oh,
heart.
she's just
She
smiling the whole way
collapses
through it.
pathetically to the ground.
I'm sorry. Did I do something
Oh
wrong?
no.
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not you.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
She took it like a champ.
And just like that, she's dead. And the world is saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it
Slayed
must
and
have been
innocent.
difficult.
That's what I got.
Oh, I feel sick.
Yeah, probably should. It felt so wrong.
You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick.
That's alright, she'll
I,
come
for
back.
one, am absolutely distraught. Grief-stricken. Inconsolable. You'll get over it. You just saved everyone.
We'll find another princess for you, Smitten.
Get over it.
Oh no, he's gonna
You
oh,
smarmy.
I heard
ass.
the sound of the
There's
knife.
nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all. You raise
Yep.
the blade,
I figured
aiming
that's
the
where it was
point
going.
directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not do that. Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath, and rash. The only rash decision we've made was running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
I'm the one who makes the decisions here, and I say no. If that's what you want to do, let's see what happens. No.
Exactly.
No.
You're not doing this. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all? I don't believe this. What? What don't you believe? You plunged the blade into your own heart and collapsed to the floor. You can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen.
No.
That's right. You're all sorry. Everything goes dark,
And
you
I
die.
The grey.
You're on a path.
Oh, this is
in the
different.
wo- You horrid monster. Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned
This
my
isn't woods.
forgiveness?
There's no trees.
Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath. She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her.
Probably be an evil entity.
You killed her, and so I killed you. And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. Oh, and I'm still here too. If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there,
It's very
waiting for us
optimistic
to
of you,
throw
isn't it?
ourselves at her feet in remorse.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to be that forgiving. The ghost version of the princess is not very forgiving at all.
it. I think I'm better at killing than you are. So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2? It's our third.
I think we're way past
Your
that.
open discussions. I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be
Yeah.
permanent.
She ain't going to forgive us. Not for this one.
And if it is permanent,
I'll be very
Then
shocked
what?
if she does.
he'll kill us again. Oh, you just wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement. Don't provoke him. I prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying. Why not? You've already done it twice.
I've done it more than twice, I'll tell you that.
It was unpleasant. It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant.
That's a very weird way of putting it, Cold.
I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do. And mark my words, you won't like it when it happens. Oh, how exciting. I'd love to see you try. Can I? Well, I'm not just going to try. I'm going to actually do it. I'm looking forward to it.
I am loving this back and forth between the two. I actually do want to see them fight.
Good. I am.
And see what
too.
happens.
Can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great. Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
Mm-hmm. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. It wasn't different last time. Yeah, we should probably address that. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? I'm the one in charge, and if you slay her, can you not make us? Let's talk about
If this
this.
isn't the same path in the woods you're used
No.
to, that means that her influence is already spreading. and
Yeah,
you're
look, there's
running out
no
of time.
trees. This is not cabin in the woods. This is like stroll along the moors. We're in a completely different story.
Wait.
Like a Jane Austen
Her
novel.
influence is spreading. That means there's hope. That means our beloved is waiting up there for us, ready to make amends. Yes, I already told you that she's alive.
Yeah,
Don't
Well,
mind him. I don't think
alive.
he's doing too well.
she might be a ghost.
I'm doing better than any of you. I'm doing great. She's alive.
Definitely changed his tune now. He knows she's about.
Influence doesn't require life. But if things restarted, why wouldn't she be alive?
Well,
You
she'd
said
just be a
they
ghost.
restarted.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
they've done is changed.
Yep.
I shan't listen to the vile mutterings of you serpents. Onward! Our living, breathing princess awaits us.
Well, not quite yet, because I think we've got a few new talking points. So not this one. I'm the one in charge, and if we slay her again, you are not going to make us kill ourselves. Is that clear? Whatever happens next seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Okay, so let's go for that
Oh,
one.
it's clear, you murderer. Though I should remind you that you're not as in charge
Well,
as
I
you
know,
seem
you
to think
proved that
you are.
a minute ago.
I'm sure his outburst last time was just a fluke. I wouldn't have spoken
Oh, I
like
didn't
a
mean to
true cynic.
I get too antsy.
Enough bickering. Just stay focused and get to the cabin.
Okay. Whatever happens next seems like well, the cabin might as well see this through. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
I'm sure you've
Oh, it
already
looks
heard my words of warning in one of
very
your past lives.
foggy.
You've already managed to slay her once, just
So I'm like
don't muck
mist
it up this time.
and no
alright?
trees. Like the grass looks like it needs cutting as well.
Oh, we'll muck it up all right. We'll get our happy ending, even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived. Whatever you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly
Hey,
lost
it wasn't my fault last time. I said no, and he took over. I couldn't control it.
I hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's stressful. Yes, having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why stress over something you can't control? You're saying that like stress is just something you can turn off. It is. It's easy. Whatever happens, happens. Are you even alive? What's the point of doing anything if you're not going to feel a single emotion? I don't know. I just exist. And that's fine with
Sometimes
me.
I wish that could be the case, that I could just exist, you know?
This is horribly
Sometimes it
unproductive.
happens.
The cabin.
And it's great.
Your
And
extremely
then other times you're like,
important destiny.
Why can't I turn the stress off? Let's go.
The interior of the
There
cabin
she
feels
is.
dry and brittle.
Our ghostly bride.
Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up
She's
the
got
crumbling
very,
ceiling like mummified ribs.
I'll let him
Each
finish.
elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless.
I was going to say, she looks very Miss Havisham-esque.
But you're not alone.
Very
You can
Charles
feel
Dickens.
something watching you.
Wait, Miss
There is a
Havisham is
figure
Charles
faintly
Dickens, right?
outlined against the
Charles
dusty
Dickens?
wood of the far wall.
I'm questioning myself now.
Is that her? Our beloved. So she does live. She
Not
doesn't
quite.
look very alive to me.
Her hair? Is her hair up? It looks
Before
like she's
you
wearing
can
a
make a
veil.
move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room.
We gotta check
The
ourselves
door
in
at the
mirror
end of the
first.
room, but there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror again. Ah, yes, the mirror. So we can see the monster we've become. If it even lets us look before it vanishes too. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade.
Nope, no
Why
blade.
isn't there a pristine blade?
You don't need a blade for a ghost.
Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it.
Unless it's like iron of some kind. And then maybe.
Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart.
I wonder if this time around she might be more of a nice ghost, because when we killed her, she was like pretty happy because we were in love. Or do you think she is actually going to be angry? I feel like she might be a bit more
subdued. It doesn't matter why
subdued.
the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
Okay. There's no door or approach the mirror.
As
There
if
no
something as flimsy as a missing door would stop us on our sacred quest. Cross the room, find our way back to her, make things right.
So I've got to go to the
You're
mirror.
clearly hallucinating, but I'd rather not get into it with you right now. The door to the basement is on the far side of the room, whether you can see it or not.
Okay.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off.
Yeah.
Yes. Trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way.
It's time for all of you to see what we've become.
You reach forward and place your hand
it's
on the
gone.
door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. So much for our reflection.
Yeah, we didn't get to see
We
anything.
didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
Okay, Cold, you just start to sound creepy
I
now.
see. We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold.
The mirror said, not today.
I can only hope she might
You're
still
too
see some
revolting.
good in us.
No way left to go but down.
Yep, let's go. See what we're working with.
The door to the basement creaks open,
Oh, she
revealing
looks
an
so
antique
sad.
staircase lit by weak
Oh.
torchlight. The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival. Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs,
I
face
feel so
veiled
guilty.
in
I think
shadow.
this is the guiltiest I've felt the whole entire time I've played this
There
game.
she is again.
My love.
She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
She doesn't even want to look at us. She doesn't want to talk to us. I don't blame her, to be honest. Are we good? Girl, we good? Is anyone there? I think we have a lot to talk about. I don't have a weapon. Is there anything upstairs for me to go place? I'm gonna
You
say sorry.
receive
I feel bad.
No response.
Do you think she's upset with us?
Don't like being here
You
unarmed after
think?
what happened last time. I feel so exposed.
Of course she's livid, and with good reason.
You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel
She doesn't
bad?
need to do that. I already
She
feel
can look all she
immensely
wants.
bad.
It won't.
It will. It will make me extremely upset.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
That's not how it ended though. Before, when I killed her, she was upstairs and she wasn't chained up because
The
we
cell
left
is
together.
a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom.
Ceilings have got taller though.
See? She's dead.
No. What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive
I want to
and
see
well
her
a
ghost
moment
up
ago,
close because it looked
floating away
different than the ones
transparently.
before. She almost looked like a bride.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. Thought we were all on the same page. Do try to keep up. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming
Oh.
door and a clicking
Maybe
lock.
she's a bit mad.
You turn to see the shade of the
got a
princess
torch.
staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch. So that's where
Gonna
the blade
burn it to the
is.
ground.
It's already in her heart.
Burn us all.
And yet she is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before?
Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead?
She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade
Yep. You know what? I
sticking out
deserve
of her
it.
chest.
I deserve it,
This
though.
is extremely bad.
Girl,
Catastrophic.
knock all those torches over. I deserve it.
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table.
We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything.
I don't think that's what she was quite going for.
She hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You came back. I missed you.
Oh, she's still
That
likes us.
angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved.
I've got some
You sure
groveling to
snapped
do.
back to your old self quick.
Major groveling.
Yes. Seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
Be a bit of
This
corpse
is a
bride.
bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
Wow, she's really
The
understanding.
torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
Oh.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
Yeah. Set it aflame.
The
Light it
skeletal
up.
wood of the basement,
I thought that was
perfectly
what's
dry
happened.
after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire.
She wants us to be a ghost too.
She's
We'll
trying
join
to
her in the
kill us.
afterlife. It's what we deserve.
A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us.
Yes.
I say we burn.
Burning passion. Why did you close the door? Let me out. You tried to kill me. I'm going to. Yep. Well, yeah. You are going to burn. Are you mad at me for killing you? I'm sorry. Rush for the blade. A rush to the door. Well, the blade's not in here. Well, oh, it's in her chest, isn't it? That's not really gonna. I don't think it's gonna make a difference. But I kind of want to see her up close, though. I'm going to burn. I feel like it's between this and then going to see her. I really want to see her up close. I'm gonna go for the blade.
As you rush up the stairs towards the princess, the entire cabin erupts into a raging inferno. You push through the flames, trying to ignore the choking hot air filling your lungs.
I just wanted to see this
Managed to
version of
reach
her,
her,
to see what the
your
arm's
hand
like.
wrapping around the hilt of the blade.
Yeah, she looks like a bride. Oh, so sad.
The metal is already blistering hot. Your hand sizzles as it melts on contact. You can't so much as pull away, your nerves seizing up as they're fried, the bones of your hand fusing in place around the weapon.
That's pretty romantic, actually. Well, tragic, romantic.
The princess, smiling warmly as her skin bubbles away, places her hand on yours and clutches it to her chest.
What a way. What a way to go. And then we recite our vows.
Pain is unbearable at first.
You may kiss the
Every
bride.
inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your veins.
Lovely.
But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything.
What a beautiful bride.
See? That wasn't so bad. It was so bad. But somehow, nothing is so much worse. You'll get used to it.
There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away.
Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually, you'll want them to stop too. The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin.
Eternal grin. My lord.
It's very romantic, really. We got our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
Wonder what the wedding photos will look like. Off she goes.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror again.
Why is it here? Why now?
Let's go.
This doesn't
Yep.
fit here.
Yep. We
Ignore
know the
the
drill.
cow.
We know the drill. Yep. Yep. Any difference? We get anything different? I'm sludge again. I'm sludgy. Let's go see her. Oh, was left of her. She got a bit charred this time.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in
Does
more
amaze me
directions
how
than my attention
she still
can bear
kept so
to hold.
positive through the whole
To
thing.
look at any one is
Smiled
to
through it.
shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Ooh. We got anything new? I don't think we do. Okay, I'm gonna
I
go.
will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Ah, didn't jump that time. Didn't jump last time either. Maybe I'm finally getting used to it. Oh, what did I get? A bright heart. Bring the burned grey to her.
You're on a path in
Okay.
the woods.
Right.
And at the
we're
end-
gonna go load. We're gonna go this one, and then I think I will call it. I think that'll probably be the last one. So this will be the last run through a Slay the Princess. Okay, so this one. I'm trying to remember what I did for this one last time.
And you started it.
Oh, I tried to like. Did I rev her up or did I try and apologize? Let's say sorry.
Smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Okay.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Don't worry, the blade isn't for you. I'm not going to kill you. I've got to get you out of here somehow, right? I get the sense that you're not happy with it. No, that backfired last time. I remember selecting that. Look, I know. Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. So we're in an impasse. Neither of us can go. Gonna get everything we want. I don't want to fight. But I do have a nagging feeling. No, let's not go for that one. No, right, okay, let's go back up. Let's not do that. Ooh, maybe this one?
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Seems
Okay.
to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement. We should
Yeah.
take it.
Well, we
Do you
can
know
try.
what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her
Look,
and her alone.
as long as it's better than what we had last time. We were suffocated by tree roots, okay? I don't want to go that way again. Okay, we're not going to choose this one. I guess I'll cut you out of here. Don't worry, the blade isn't for you. And killing you is right. Why do I have like a feeling? Not enough to free you. Give her the blade. No, because that's. I like to be some. Okay, maybe cut her out.
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Okay.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Oof.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
It's very sneaky.
A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
No, I tried that last time. It didn't work. I get the sense you're not happy. Why didn't I get feeling? Okay, let's leave. Leave with the princess.
Yes.
I'll try.
Let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to
Oh,
face.
we get a close up with this version of her. That'd be nice.
She never breaks eye contact,
Sort of
even as
got
the
like
two of you
a
find yourselves
griffin
face to face.
kind of creature going on.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to
Look
see
at
what
her.
you'll
She's
do now that
scrunching her
she's
nose
within
up at
arm's
me.
reach.
Do I smell bad?
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Okay.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn
We've
her
still got
back
the knife
on
though,
us.
right?
It shouldn't matter who leads and
I
who
think.
follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together.
What are my options?
That
What are
doesn't
my
mean
options?
We have to trust her.
Give me
We're
my
armed, she's
options.
not. What's she gonna do? Bite us when we're not looking?
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't put it
Talking
past
a
her.
lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted.
Yeah, but what else? What
I don't
else
know
am
how
I
many
gonna
more
do?
warnings I have to dole out.
I got
if
no
you help
choice.
her out of here,
I've got no
you're
choice.
going to regret it.
I have no choice because I know this because last time she literally strangled, crushed us, buried us with trees. I know how it ends if we don't cooperate. Clearly there's some broken choices. What if I gave you this? Give her the Okay. I don't think she'll be very happy if I say you go first. So clearly there's some broken trust here. What if I gave you this? Or step onto the stairs? I kind of want to keep my knife. I'm going to step onto the stairs.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
I feel like that was the best option to go with.
That's exactly
But
what I'm
we'll find
worried
out in a minute.
about.
Okay.
You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement.
God, that
The
hole looks so
princess
far
follows
away.
close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're
She's
only saying
smelling
that
me.
because you want us to feel nervous. You want us to turn around and kill her.
She's trying to get a good whiff of
I
the
do want
fear.
those things, but I want them
'Cause
for a
there's a
good
lot of
reason.
fear.
I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs?
Oh,
I think that's the
maybe.
smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But the princess is silent
bit
as you
closer.
both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a
Good.
relief? We're fine. Nothing happened.
Yet.
You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you?
Can we go through?
Why did you just say that?
Please, let's go.
I think we know why. You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and
What?
pulling you down with her
What
full
did she do
weight.
that for? Everything was going fine. We got to the top of the
Together you
stairs.
tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the
Why she
unyielding
do
wooden
that?
roots until finally
I thought we
you
were
both
friends.
separate with a bone-shaking
fixed
thud
things.
against the basement floor. You feel something pop. The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
I'm glad we kept the knife. If I'm going down,
You're
you're
still
going
in
down
shock,
too, girly.
trying to get a hold of yourself.
Yeah, she
grins as you
betrayed me.
continue
We were
to
supposed to be
remain
friends. We
exactly
patched
where you
things
are,
up.
cackling derisively as she watches you realise that you
I
weren't
didn't
to be
flirt,
beaten.
no. I kind of like just agreed with her, and then we made a mutual agreement to go up the stairs together. And then she attacked me for no reason. We made it to the top
why
as well.
won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken.
Oh, she broke
One
my back.
unlucky fall is all it takes, really. And
I've still got
you
the
had
knife
several.
though.
You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
Yeah, probably should have flirted. I tried that last time though, and she wasn't buying it, and then she just crushed me with roots. So I thought maybe I'd go slightly different this time.
We were going to help her.
Oh, giving her the
Why?
knife. Oh,
Why
I
did
could
she
have done
do that?
It was between that or just going forward.
It's what I would have done. Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
Yep, we'll find out. We'll find out our consequences. I'll see if I can use the knife on her. Can't get up, you broke my back. What the hell was that for? I was trying to help you out. You were never gonna go up the stairs, were we? We just trusted each other. Yeah.
Why would I ever
Make her
trust
feel
you?
bad.
Your
We'll try
hands
to.
had spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you. By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned where she'd turn her back on us and I'd say, now stab her in the back! Do it now!
That's all well and good, but I felt like if I told her to go first, she would have been really unhappy about it. She wouldn't have
And
done
then
it.
you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us. And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. Why didn't you tell us your plan before we agreed to go first? Because then you'd have had to lie to her. And you're a terrible liar. That's not... Okay, that's actually a good point. It would have been a good point if it had actually worked. But it didn't work, did it?
Not this time round.
Well, it's not my fault that nobody listened to me. The princess's body twitches as she
Oh.
tries to get up.
She broken too?
Ho ho ho! She's got it as bad as us.
Hey. That's what you get.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
Yeah, it is. That's called
She
karma.
eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Oh, now you want to be friends,
We
huh?
both just stuck it.
Can I roll over? I don't even want to look at her right
Certainly
now.
seems that
The
way.
betrayal stings too much.
What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. The world could be saved after all.
Yeah, her arm doesn't look so great right now. It's like behind her. She might have broken her arm. as
We're
well.
going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat?
Oh, wonderful.
I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones
Forgiveness
clean.
is best most of the time. Yeah.
Is that
And
really
then there's that
what's going to happen?
small percentage.
Hello? Are you still there? What happens next?
She malfunctioned? Have I malfunctioned?
I think he's gone.
Oh. We've all hit escape by the seams of it.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Oh, off she goes. See you later. Don't get the chance to respond. It's time to leave.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a...
Nah, we'll see her soon enough.
Why is it here? Why now?
Okay.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Sometimes it
If he
is.
thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice. So I suppose I could
Okay.
say a little white lie.
If you say so. Finally. We're going places.
In we go. What reflection we got today? Oh, kind of look like a gnarly root. I've unraveled. I don't know if I've had that one before actually. I don't think I have. One more? Yeah. Oh, we gotta approach her. I forgot about that.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Who knows at this point? Who knows? Is that a rhetorical question? I have asked pretty much all of these questions before. Let's just see if there's any other ones. How many more vessels? Let's ask the real one.
We are real.
I think I've asked it
Nothing
before,
is an
but
idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
people. Supposed people. We can ask that
There is a
one.
warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
We're sort of like weird entities representing something more infinite. Right, I'm going back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
You say that
I will
every
be
time,
here,
and we never
waiting
find
for
out.
you.
It's not making me jump anymore, the little smashing bits at the end. It was making me jump before, but not so much anymore.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
should we choose the
is a
load
cabin.
section? Let's have a look. So I replayed this one, and this one, and this one. Ooh, what should we go for? Maybe we should... Maybe this one? No more load music. Oh, what? You think I should have carried on from where I am? Okay, I can go return. We can do it
You're
from
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. You have considered that maybe she's locked up. I think we've asked all of these before. Do I get some sort of reward? Have I had that before? Actually, I'm just gonna
Don't
say thank
mention
you.
it. It's all part of the job.
I'm gonna cooperate. Make it a good ending. I can try. By good, do you mean like actually happy?
You make your way up the
Or
short
good as in
path to the
entertaining?
cabin. You'll find the princess. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her
Maybe
power
both,
to
a little
stop
bit
you
both.
from slaying her.
I'll try my
Don't
best.
believe a word she says.
Okay.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. In we go. What are we working
The
with?
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Okay,
the
knife
air
or
is
no
stale
knife?
and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Knife? Okay.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Pristine.
The blade is your
Freshly
implement.
sharpened.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yep. Okay. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
No talking
It'd
to
be rather
princess.
difficult
Oh, like
to
straight
slay
up
the
ignore
princess
her?
and save the world without it.
I can do that. I'll do that, no problem.
The
We'll
door
just
to
go
the
straight to
basement
the
creaks
action.
open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
We're gonna
Who's
ignore it.
there?
We're gonna
She sounds
absolutely ignore it.
dangerous.
Quite
It's almost
literally
as if
today.
she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Yes. Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's
Nope,
a heavy
she's not
chain
there.
around her wrist,
Not even gonna acknowledge
binding
her.
her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay. Step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
Dead. Ooh. Do we just straight up slay her? It's gonna be slay or drop. You want me to just straight up stab her? Let's do
You
it then.
lunge forward
Let's
without a
go.
moment's hesitation.
She looks scared.
You feel
She was not
flesh
expecting
easily
that,
give
was she?
way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh,
Yep, oh indeed.
this is it, isn't it?
Yep. Okay.
I'm almost
She's dead.
embarrassed.
She's dead,
I
dead.
should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was
Yes.
enough to kill me?
You're gone. You're no longer here.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Nope,
Yes.
she's dead.
Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
It's sort of like believing it into
But it's
existence.
over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Just don't think about it.
But is it over?
Yes.
Really over?
Okay. Oh no, I can't click that. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well the second best option is that I'm not sure. Okay.
It's over.
Okay.
You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
What sleeves? She hasn't even got sleeves. She's got like dainty little puffy sleeves. She's not even got proper sleeves.
We
Just
should make
give
sure.
him my knife back.
What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
No, I don't want
really
to check
don't
her
think
pulse.
you should do that.
No, just grab the
And
knife
why
back.
shouldn't we? Is there
Stab her a
something you're
couple
not
more
telling us?
times.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Okay. Okay. Remove the blade or check for a pulse. I suppose I could check for a pulse, but then if there's a pulse, then I'm going to start believing that she's alive. I could just take my blade back, right? Yeah,
You
let's do
lean
that.
down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden
What?
jab in your side.
Why?
What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
What she stabbed me with?
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too
no.
late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess
What happened to her
twists
teeth?
a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
She's got like little pointy fangs.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
Oh
An
dear.
eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
Well, you're not going to see me around. You're going to see me next to you for like the next however many years.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate?
No, I wasn't given the option. It wasn't my
Doesn't matter.
fault.
At least you managed to take her with you,
Yeah.
for whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I die. The razor. I think I've had this one before.
You're on a path
Oh,
in the
looks like we're
woods,
going uphill.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And you're here to slay her. If you don't,
Bad ending,
it will
yeah.
be the end of the world.
Oh well, brace and we'll do it. Getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no, but I died. But they already slain the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? Choices. I'm gonna go with. Let's go. She's gonna kill me again. Yeah.
People don't die twice. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Flirting and forgive. Where nothing works. Okay.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to
We'll
pull
just
a
wing
knife
it
out
then.
of nowhere.
No flirting.
Well, you won't have to
We'll
worry
be
about
sassy
that.
instead.
Princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Yeah, with what as well? She didn't have a knife.
Calm down.
Sassy
I
don't
assure
like
you she
either.
has
Aw.
no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine. You
have way too much confidence in me, narrator. Let's assume I'm telling the truth. All this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Let's just go to the cabin. Let's just go.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
Yep.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
In we go. Final time. What
The
are we working
interior of
with?
the
Oh
cabin is a
god.
jagged mess of
Things
warped
got a
wood
bit
and
messed
broken
up.
boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered
Slay her as
glass.
fast as possible.
The only
okay.
furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade.
Yeah, maybe
perched on its
we talk
edge.
to her a little bit. We'll see. We'll see what our options are. I'm
The
definitely
blade is
picking
your
up the blade.
implement.
Yeah.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Do we bother with the mirror? Probably not going to bother with the mirror. Let's just take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands.
Talking is funny.
Let's
okay.
make her hurt for what she's done to us.
I'm going straight there.
The door to the basement creaks
Wow.
open, revealing what must once
Get
have
a
been
few
stairs.
splinters walking down
The
these
fractured
stairs, if you can
slats
even
look as
call
if
them
they've been
stairs.
torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives
metal?
here, slaying her
What's
would
she
probably
got?
be doing her a favour.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something. I told you.
Yeah, but where's she gone?
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the
No,
floor.
that doesn't sound like chains.
Begging you to get out of your head.
I think she's got a significantly bigger knife than we have.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
She sounds like she's malfunctioning.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Yeah. She sounds like a drunk Siri.
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
That's a power stance if I've ever seen one. I think she's literally hit her full potential in this one.
I wonder if she remembers us.
Oh, she remembers.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Ah, she ain't got no chains on.
Come on now, we're not falling for that,
Yeah,
are
we're not
we?
falling for that.
She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping.
She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
Okay.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Yeah. Do you remember what happened last time? You don't have a knife. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now. Let's go for that one.
That's
Try and drag
so
it out a bit.
rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh? Silly little
God, her
bird
eyes went
face thinks
blank.
you're so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything.
Devoid of
Thinks
all
he can tell me to
emotion.
get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me. I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Yep.
She certainly feels threatening. Just because
Yep.
she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
No, yet she does.
You know who is armed? You. So stop second
I
guessing
wanna
yourself and
wanna
do your
talk
job.
to her a little bit more though.
But I'm nervous.
Yeah, I've got to
All
build
the more
myself up a
reason to
bit.
jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Okay. Right, what else we got? Let's not do that one yet. Do you remember what happened last time? I know you have a knife. Can we talk things through? I don't have the key. No, I think that you're mad, but me. What if we're both honest with each other? I was sent here to start. No, let's not do that just yet. Nobody has to die. No, I'm not going to try and trick her. Okay. Let's go talk things
Well,
through.
we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
Oh, no actions at all.
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position
I'm
of
quite
luxury
happy
right
looking at it from a distance right now.
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity. Fine, then we'll continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Okay. Right, what we got? If you come close, it stab me. Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that. But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Right.
Last time? What are you talking? Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Okay. If I come close to you, I know you have a knife. I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to be bygones. What if we're both honest with each other? Nobody has to die. Okay, I'm not going to approach her. I'm not going to do any of the action ones at the bottom. Okay, what are you going to do if I let you out? Let's ask her
All
that.
sorts of things, which is why I think that's a great idea. I would love to not be chained up down here. Being chained up is so boring, and I crave fresh and new activities to broaden my horizons.
Please don't let
She
her out
makes
of
it
here.
sound like a business venture.
Believe it or not, I think I'm actually with him on this. Okay, but what if all of this is just a misunderstanding? There has to be room for this to be a misunderstanding.
Right. I know you have a knife. Which one should we go for next? Let's go for this one.
But I'm not mad at you, so please stop standing so far out of reach.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Okay.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here, right now? Both of us normal and unstabbed.
Hmm. From the world. Hmm. Okay.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
She
Okay,
really wants
I'm
us to
bored
go
now.
over there.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit.
Oh.
In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist
Wow,
limp and
she
empty from the
literally
violent
hid something
expulsion.
up her skin sleeve.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do?
She's vicious.
At least we're safe here. She's still in chains.
I wouldn't be so sure.
And those chains stop
Ooh.
her from continuing her advance. At least for a moment.
Okay.
She looks down at them with something between
Yeah,
annoyance
you
and
still chained up,
confusion.
girl.
And then
Oh.
she slices
Well.
through her arm.
She solved that problem, didn't she, very quickly?
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. Ah, shit.
Well, I haven't
okay,
even
she's down and
moved
armed,
yet.
but we
I would
still
have been
have
up
a
the
weapon.
stairs
Guess
and
we'll
out
have
the
to use
door in
it.
a second if it was real life. I'd be gone.
And use it you do. But unfortunately for you and
Oh,
well,
yeah.
the entire world,
I will have fun,
you
thank
are
you.
horribly outmatched. You keep pace with her for a single brief and wordless exchange
Ooh,
before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defense.
my tiny little blade.
She's much better at this than she was last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
That's very matter of fact. You know what? At least I like that she's blunt about it.
And with a squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ooh. Oh, no, action will work. Okay. Okay.
You're on a path
I can
in
do
the woods.
whatever.
No,
Oh my god, the
fuck
grass.
that. If we're going to have to keep doing this over
It's a bit
and
much.
over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time.
Well, we're not in the woods. We're
starting in the
literally laying
fucking
down in the
cabin.
grass. We're rolling around in it by the looks of it.
What? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered
God.
sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel
didn't do anything.
dizzy.
I promise. Yeah,
Oh,
it's a bit
ho,
much.
ho. I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't
Oh.
that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Yeah, because I didn't actually click any.
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight. What's the point of fighting if she's just going to win every time? It hurts being sliced to pieces. We're better off just sitting
We've
up here
gotta
and doing
try.
nothing. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
In this particular cabin, this is the first time where it's looked like this.
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
Can we kill her with the mirror?
Right, that's too much
Break the
responsibility.
mirror, I'll make my own weapon.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have
The
to
voice
keep
of the
our
hunted.
senses sharp.
Haven't had hunted before.
That's right, we've got to be
New
able to win
edition.
eventually.
And what if we never do?
So,
Are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there?
The mirror?
Walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room.
Gosh, even the
stopping
mirror
just
looks
in front
different.
of it.
Why does it look
You really
stripy?
must think you're looking at a mirror.
I
Well,
suppose
it
it's
doesn't
reflections
exist.
from the other piece of glass.
Just reach forward and open it.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this.
Wait, wipe in the mirror.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
It was never there. Just an illusion.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay
I wonder
focused.
how
and you'll
crazy
be
she's
fine.
gonna look this time. What are we working with now?
You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Oh, it's like a fun house.
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes
she's
into
got a chain
view,
back on.
standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Sure. But all I
But don't worry about how bad you did
I-
last time.
You know
That's
what?
part of the fun.
Even her dress looks like shards of glass.
Fun for her.
Her shoulders, oh my god.
I didn't
Her
like
shoulders.
dying all over again. Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing
Oh
that
really?
matters is survival.
New voice with any interaction. Okay.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades
It's a human
glistening with her
knife.
blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves.
She's like an
The
X-Men.
chain clatters to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Yep. Yes, I am.
Shit. She's coming for us, and I'm out of ideas.
Okay. We're fighting her, obviously. Oh, we're going to appeal to her authority. There's no reason we can't talk out of this. I think we're past that. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. She has swords for arms, and we don't. We're going to fight her, and we're going to have a stiff upper. Oh, I did not mean to do that. We're going to fight her, and we're going to. She can't hurt, so we don't let her feel safe. Right, so let's beat her to it. I like that. Yeah,
Oh, no,
optimism.
that's a terrible idea.
We're dead either way.
I'm
Screw
gonna
it,
be
we've already
optimistic.
died twice. What's a third? A third is a third. It's bad. Who cares?
Fine. You raise your blade above your head.
Oh, this is new. What are you going to do? Are you really going to stab yourself?
Yep, I'm
Neat.
gonna be into it.
Skewer yourself.
Ow.
Are we still here? Can we not actually off ourselves?
Yeah, that's not very
Boo.
nice.
Huh.
Aw.
That didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Nah. We'd know if we died. Right? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
I have
I
no
think
clue.
we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead, 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 dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Well, at least I'm making someone happy.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay,
Ooh.
whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
As long as we keep moving.
Okay.
Oh, great. So it's going to get
We have a
even
plan.
more crowded. Even more deluded voices that think we might stand any kind of chance.
Who cares about getting better than her? Let's do something weird.
Yeah.
Like, really, really weird.
Okay.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay. No. She has all of a no. We don't let ourselves feel it. Yeah, sure, we'll flirt. Will that surprise her? Oh. Oh, wow. Okay.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
Oh, dear.
You're cute.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder.
Hit her with a compliment.
She skewers you.
Compliment her to death.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
Do you see that? We almost had her. That was
Almost.
luck. But we only have to get lucky once.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
She skewers you.
She's not doing a very good job of killing me right now.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. Okay, let's go again. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure
I don't know if there
she'll
is a
listen
better
to us.
nature in there.
She skewers you. See? We're getting better.
Yeah, I think we are getting a little bit better. So the compliments are working. Being flirty works.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. None of this is working. Think.
What is happening with her teeth?
She skewers you. We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time. You're
Okay.
right. One last time. That's all we need. And then everything goes dark.
Oh.
And you die.
Oh dear. Okay. Mutually assured destruction.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
Oh gosh.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel
Okay.
claw is already in our hand.
We've got a steel claw. When did we get that?
What if? Throw it out the window.
Oh, contrarian.
Over my
Step-
dead body. That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Sure, I can think of a better way to die.
Oh, and skeptic. We've all
Yeah.
joined, haven't
They're
we?
all the same, really.
How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
We're past that point. We're
The
way
only
beyond
thing
that point.
we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time. Narrator,
we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs. Only
What basement
it's more of a
stairs?
slide.
Yeah.
We know.
It looks like just a drop from this point.
Fine. I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care. Just want to win. Fine. You make your way to the basement.
There she is with
where the
them
princess awaits you.
pointy shoulders.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Well, joke's on you,
But
girl.
I guess we're not done.
We
That's
are
okay
not.
with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
You gonna say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me
Okay. Is it a
too. I
weapon?
think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting
Wow.
into red blooms of raw meat as it
It's
stretches.
better than anything I could have imagined.
Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of
Oh,
blood
wow.
and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls.
Oof.
All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of
Good luck.
blades.
Good luck.
Heart beats
I don't
furiously
think any
in its
amount of
cage in her
luck's gonna
chest.
help me. I might as well just run myself straight at it and just impale myself at this point.
Are you ready
Oh
for
yeah, I
what
can
comes
see her
next?
heart just underneath what you suppose could be a rib cage, I guess. Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy
Yep, hit me with it.
shit.
Come on, let's finish this.
She's
Gorgeous.
gorgeous. Absolutely divine. Yes.
She's like an
behold
art
the
installation.
perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. She doesn't even have a back anymore.
Oof, we're getting
How
to
are we
the
supposed to
crux of
stab
it.
her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I
Feel it
hate
amping up.
existing. We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it. All right,
Empty my
What just
mind.
happened? It's so quiet.
Got rid of them all. Oh, him too, him too.
Something feels
me and
different
her.
about you.
Me
It almost
and
makes
you.
me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Let's go, let's go. You do not act, and yet through that inaction, your body moves on its own. The princess strikes you as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Yeah. Your weapons clash again and again, you and her entering a rhythm 3 of thought and 3 of self. You know what, this is not where I thought it was going, but I'm very interested. I'm very, very into it right now. I'm just rebuilding crescendo and then an opening. Yes. Your blade strikes free of volition and strikes 2. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. We did it. We did it. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. That was pretty epic. You do so. Gaze into the reflection. I hope I look like a giant sword. Oh, my curse has changed as well. You are nothing at all. I'm a crow. I can see the crow. The outline. That's cool. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it, a figure, a figure, faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection.
I think you know what
Oh, crow is not me. Oh, is narrator the crow? Ooh, breaking. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Wow. And then another crack forms and another. Oh, right, I already read that. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? Destroy you if it helps. Are there action ones at the end? Oh yeah, okay. So maybe we should just ask a load of questions.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job.
Oh, that's
isn't
weird.
it?
That does my
You
eyes
needed
in.
help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
At least a couple. Maybe like a handful. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Okay, in one of my lives, you doubted yourself. You thought this was wrong.
Did I? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing.
We're losing a bit each time. Others like you've said something like that before. Has every narrator really been different?
Of course.
I want to ask
That
all
is
the
by both
questions. I want
necessity
all
and
of them.
design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Oh, pick carefully. Okay. Do you have anything to say for yourself all this? After everything you've done to us, what do you think? Do you think everyone deserves to live? Let's not pick that one. That seems a bit like a waste. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? What else? We've got quite a few questions to ask, to be honest. If you made me, then what am I? I wasn't supposed to see all of this, was I? Was it the princess? Did you make her too? The people out there beyond the walls of the construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them? And what is my true identity? Ooh, okay. Why did you lie to me? Are you part of me or are you something like that? I feel like I've already kind of asked that. Let's go with something a little bit more direct. The first ending was the only one making changes. Ah, yes, I remember, yeah. I'm gonna ask what is my
You're
true
the long
identity?
quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Right. I kind of thought we were nothing, like, on that wavelength. So the long quiet, yeah, that makes sense. Mind you, he's brought that up before the long quiet, so... Okay. God, I always knew I was special. Does it hurt? Sorry, don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? I don't feel that's very productive. Are you a part of me or are you something else? I feel like I've already asked him what he is. So you know about the looping so many of the times I met you. Possibly why did you lie to me? Let's
Any
ask
other
this one.
version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied... Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered.
Yeah.
Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works.
That's the point, yeah.
Who's to say which of them were right and which of them were wrong, really? Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Okay, I think we've got like, what, 3 left? Maybe even 2, maybe not even that many. Okay. Where are you, a god? 2. Okay. I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? Maybe I should ask about the princess. I feel like she's something along to do with change or transformation. Like she's the opposite of me, right? Let's ask.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it.
Right.
Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose.
So basically it's sort of like the dance of death and life, isn't it, really, when you think about it? Because nothing can change the polar opposites of each other. So we think about like the void and the long quiet, and I don't think there is any way for either of them to completely die because the other exists, because the other one exists. So yeah, I don't think we just kind of dance. We do the long dance, if you like. If I destroy her, won't I be alone? See, that's the thing, that you can't really exist without the other one. Oh, I have 3 left. Okay, that's good. So I got an extra one. Let's go down a bit. Let's see these ones further down. I mean, before you've been absolutely... Why are you suddenly so open? Are you a part of me? Why couldn't you have told me all this from the start? If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small? Are you a god? I feel like I've done that. How did you die? Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread? Yeah, it's like she's a concept, but then you can't really destroy that. What if neither of us... Oh, I moved it. Where did it go? What if neither of us leave this place as that where we can just stay here together and leave the people out there alone? Why would you want to rid the world of death? Yeah. I'm gonna say this.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
I guess. Because I'm not human, so then how would I know? Yeah, that's fair. Right, I'm gonna scroll to the bottom. I've died plenty of times. Who cares about dying? I've died plenty of times. The people I've lived on. Yeah, I'm gonna ask this one.
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is given them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
But they didn't ask for that. Right, okay. I think we got one more, haven't we? All choices. Right. Yeah, let's ask the most. I think that's the most important one.
With some amount of difficulty. But you're an abstract concept yourself. It would have been preferable if you had destroyed her within the confines of the construct, but when I shaped the two of you, I made sure that you were strong enough to see things through.
He has a lot of faith in us. Death of the author. I've run out of questions. Okay. So what we got now? I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her. Oh, lie. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her. There's one bad one. Oh gosh. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. No, that seems a bit flimsy. Ooh. I'm not going to say this either. I feel like I want a definite.
Well,
yeah.
there's no reasoning with a god. Even
Nope.
one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece. My time is up.
Bye bye, birdie.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
Oop. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long, quiet, vast, and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Ooh. Got a new achievement. A piercing heart in a cage of iron. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Ooh, what's going on? Wow. It's like the end of Perfume, if anybody's seen that movie. Shocking.
You can finally see me.
Why is she so seductive?
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Oh, I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear about a conversation? I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. Let's say this one.
Every word
Might as
you
well say
spoke
both of them.
found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Okay.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Liberation. Oh wait, there's more things that we can talk about. How many more? Oh, there's Slay the princess, slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. There has to be another way. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? The entire world ends for good. I can't do that. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite.
It is a love story.
There
Yes,
is
they
nothing to
told us that
resolve,
right at the beginning, didn't
nothing
they?
restraining us but us.
I feel like I have most of the information though. I think out in the entire world. Let's ask them all.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Did I anger her?
Boundless torrent
Oh my
of
God.
blades cut you from boundless angles.
Jesus.
You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You
I
are
think
a
I
body
messed up.
again. And you feel all of it.
Jeez.
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts are not you. Alive, dead,
Can I
alive,
redeem
dead,
myself?
alive, dead, then alive,
I thought it was going so well. It took a sudden turn.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths.
Or is she
and
just
you lived
making a
countless
point?
short lives. And yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Okay. I know if I would be still. Oh no, that feels a bit much. You speak about life and death and change and stagnation, but isn't that what any of this has been about? Reject her authority, argue your independence. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without. I won't engage with violence. Remain silent. Argue. You act as though the world. Let's reject her. Appeal to your shared humanity. Yeah, we can try that.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Okay.
trick
Oh.
behind your back and a trick behind
Oh
mine.
my gosh.
We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Why is she crawling really creepily towards me? I don't like it. Address the vessel's statement directly. Continue to appeal to a shared humanity. This has always been about us. It's always just been about us, two people forced to hurt each other again and again, but we don't have to hurt each other anymore. There's no need for us to keep fine. We'll leave. I'll leave with you, just don't know how. Whew. I think I'll go the shared humanity route. We can try.
Strange emotion, pain is suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
She's gonna stab me again. She's stabbing me again.
A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is still? You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars. But the stars can't be seen unless
No
the
knife.
flames go out, and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
Okay, it sounds a bit more promising. Okay, continue to be. There can be love and conflict and beauty and others between us without bringing the whole reality into the picture. I don't want to argue. I won't engage with violence. There's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you, just don't know how. Stop and surrender. I can try and keep trying to appeal to the humanity, maybe. Okay, we'll try.
We are the whole of reality.
Wow.
A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin.
Well, if anything, the choices that I'm picking are very artistic. I'm loving all of the art.
I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours.
Okay, I'll take it.
You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was used to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
We're not the whole right. Why won't you see me the way I still see you? Why won't you see me for what I am? Ooh. I get it, there's no need for us to keep fighting. I'll leave with you. Just don't know how. Ooh. Okay. I could go for humanity again. Sure, let's do it.
There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another.
True, true. Talking about
But the most
vulnerability.
terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like
I'm
you.
loving the art. Really am.
Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Okay. Okay. Rejecting her. Or what? I won't engage with violence. There's no need for us to keep fighting. Okay, I'm not gonna do this one. I could do this one, I suppose. I feel like she's just not gonna accept the shared humanity thing, no matter how much I push it. I'll say I won't engage with violence.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear.
As the clash between you and her abates, the princess withdraws, trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Sounds nice. Oh, it's easy to believe in things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. What do you think happens if we leave here? The other princess ran. Oh, option. Where are they? Maybe understand your perspective. I don't know. Slay the princess. Slay the princess. Fight for a better world. I'm so sorry. Oh, last one. You have to make me understand, but you keep missing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you. So this one you think, maybe? Or the ones above. Okay, don't slay. Now I wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? Okay, we'll go for the bottom one.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, I hear it. How good it is to hear you. Yeah.
It's good to be here.
Yeah.
Seems like you've been doing all right on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Okay.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Okay. I'm trusting Hero.
Then let's go.
Oh.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Oh, look at the pictures in the windows. Yeah, go for it, Hero. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. The interior of the cabin is, well,
Oh, no
it's a
knife or
cabin,
band
yeah?
ending. Ooh.
There isn't much here, just a table and a knife and a door. And some windows. There's no mirror, either. I think you broke it. And I know you're still trying to find some middle ground, but if things go south, we're going to need that blade.
Okay. No knife or bad ending. Okay, so we just go straight to the basement.
No blade it is. I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it, but your judgment has gotten us this far. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you
No
are.
chains this time.
Hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
I'm up for a chat. Yeah, that's fine. I've got time. I'll sit with you. I'll get on the floor. I mean, I could say any of these. I'm quite happy to say any of these. They all look pretty good, actually. Let's say it's good to see.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
Okay.
Well, the first time we met, I scared you so much
Yeah,
your
that's what
organs
I was
stopped
thinking.
working.
Just
And
say
I
it
meant
all.
to do that.
Lay it all
If
out
anyone should be apologizing here, it should be me. But hey, we both took things a little far, didn't we? It's no big deal. All of that's behind us now, I think.
You know, when she puts it like that,
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin.
I might just
I
let
don't
you
know.
just go through all of
I'm
them.
a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have.
I feel like we
Like she's
just
seen
might as well.
everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
Okay, which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you? So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name? She already told us her name. None of this was ever really fair for either of us, was it? Let's go for that.
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
Ditto. I feel the same. At the end of it, can you what do you think of her? What she wanted us to be? Okay.
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then.
Right.
We've been through a lot together.
We've grown.
I don't think there's anything more real than that. I never had one. And do not call me the shifting mound. It's too much.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to call me the long quiet. Hello, Puds. Yes, you've come in right at the very end. Literally the
I've
very,
always
very
been a
end.
princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her.
I think you would quite like this game, actually.
But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it?
That's really cool.
And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you. And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
Let's go then.
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. And I don't even know what's
clue.
supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Ooh, what options we got? Not knowing what it means is why I want it. I don't know, but I've always wanted to leave with you. Just didn't like being a god. I want to walk through the common door as we are, just you and me. Let's go for the I'm not sure kind of one.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
The font is diabolical. Most of it's voiced over, but then there are little chunks where there's no voiceover and you do have to read a bit. Are you going to be okay alone? Thanks for everything. Are you sure you don't want to come? Oh.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right, but I'll be okay. I don't think I'll be alone for long either. I'm sure I can find the others.
Saying goodbye to Hero. It was nice that he joined us at the end. You lead and the princess follows, and together you leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, and comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. Oh, they have text-to-speech. Oh, that's handy then. You can see a tension seize her. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this, yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside. You follow her confident steps.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Oh gosh, whipping out the I love yous. Who's going to open it? Are you ready? Neither of us knows what it's going to be like out there. You know what? I'll go for it. I'll throw in the love word.
I love you too.
We've gone through enough together. I think it's.
But I'm
about
trying
time.
not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
Woo! What even do we get? And what happens next? The end. We reached the end. There were so many endings, but this is the actual end. I really enjoyed this game. There's still so much more even to explore with all the different options that you can go through. But I feel like I actually explored quite a few of them. I got quite a lot of different ventures. Ooh. Yes, very good game. Really enjoyed that one. It's quite relaxing as well. Why does the princess look like? Does it? I'll tell you now, I don't want to be stuck in a cabin. With all the nonsense that's going on in this game, I don't want that. Oh dear. Wow. Yeah, it was a good game. The art and like the music, just everything, I think it was very well put together. I think it won an award, didn't it? There are many more if you want to explore even more endings you've explored about Core. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, there's still quite a lot to explore with it, so that'd be quite cool to do at some point. Oh, they got the songs at the end. That's cool. Oh, under the memories tab, full of clues that help you find undiscovered vessels. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's good, because if you want to explore things but don't want to keep like repeating things, I suppose that's really helpful. We've got some options to join the Discord and things at the end here. Play our other game. Ooh. Right, yep, I guess I'm gonna sign off now then. Oh, you thought I'd drawn myself into the thumbnail? That would have been pretty impressive if I had though, because there's some nice artwork. But no, that wasn't me, that's just the game art. Okay, right, yeah. Alright, thanks for hanging about. Thank you. Bye. Right, yep, I'm going. I want pudding. I'm ready for dessert. I'm ready for cake. I don't know what game I'm going to play next, stream-wise. I'll have to have a think. And I really want to think about what days I might actually want to stream during the week. I'd love to do a stream once a week, but it's just picking a day. But I'll figure it out at some point. We'll work it out. Right, yeah, I'm going. Bye. Bye.